that I've never seen at a convention, he's unfortunately recently passed, was Screech.
Oh, Screech.
And I believe that you had mentioned in passing that you had a story about Screech.
Well, probably I've wrestled Screech.
You've
wrestled Screech. So it was it was a promoter. I'm not sure if it was Dave Hero's show or it was his uncle's show, but it was in the Milwaukee area, and it was they wanted us to wrestle Screech and somebody in a tag match, but it was me and Luna. So, and it was Screech, and I can't remember who it was, but it was another wrestler. I don't remember the other wrestler, unfortunately. I'm sorry for the other wrestler, whoever it was. Please don't be offended, because I'm sure I know you, and I probably had dinner with you, and probably will again. So, I just can't remember because it's the guy. So I remember, I was going to go in, and, because I teach at a lot of wrestling schools, there's ways to get around. So I went there and made Screech look like $1 million with arm reversals and versus. I moved him in the right places. I don't know if I made him make like $1 million, but I made him look like a wrestler, right? So enough that he was in there and he was doing things. He was having fun, and I remember I tagged Luna and I got so upset. I tagged her. I see, I just hear and she's got Screech, she just goes in there and just whacks him. She knocks him down, and she's got his neck across his throat across the ropes, right? And she's standing on his back. I go, "You're gonna break his back?" She goes, "I don't like this guy." I go, "It's Screech." She goes, "I hate that show. That show sucked." And he was the worst guy. She's in there beating the shit out of Screech, and I was worried for him too, and then I was upset, thinking the promoter, Dave and them are great people. I thought they would get upset, but at 3, I was I just made him look really good, so you just buried me. You went in there and just beat up Screech. I went in there trying to make him look good, and you just went in there and just mauled him. But I expect no less of her.
So Luna didn't Saved by the Bell.
Screech was screeching for his life. I mean, he passed away. He had a lot of controversy, but I don't know. He got sick or something. Didn't take care of himself towards the end or something.
He had cancer and passed very quickly.
Yeah. It's terrible. Cancer is very terrible. But I can't. I don't mean to laugh. I'm not laughing at the cancer thing, but I still had the visual of him just draped across the ropes. His back is bent. I go, "You're breaking Screech's back. It's Screech. Let him go." She hated that show. I would watch Saved by the Bell all the time. I still will. It's still on. It's still on, yeah.
But we don't talk about the college years. Those we don't talk about.
No. Who was your favorite on Saved by the Bell?
Oh my gosh, I'm a Zach Morris.
You're Zach, yeah. That's AC Slater.
Oh, you're AC Slater. And then...
Hey, Preppy.
And then Jesse goes on to do Showgirls, which was a rated X film, or NC-17.
Well, yeah, it's more adult-driven, yeah. Showgirls. And then the other one had a show... Miami Vicey was it where they I can't remember.
Me neither.
Yeah, what was I gonna? Oh man, I got lost. So
well, did Screech train at all, going into the match, or was it just kind of he showed up and?
No, he just kind of showed up. But his manager at the time, I think, was Dave Hero's uncle, I think he's sick with some stuff too. Maybe I might be cancer. I know he has something going on, so some positive vibes out to him. But I'm drawing blanks on names. But he was his manager. He was Screech's manager at the time. So wrestling and acting, and it all went hand in hand. So yeah.
That just seems so dangerous, though, just to throw someone in a ring without any training.
Well, it's not dangerous when you put him in there with me, but you throw him in the ring with Luna. It's there's being thrown to the people, and there's being thrown to the lions. She's a lion. She's just destroyed poor Screech, and the anger, the distaste she had towards that show, because I watched it so much. He didn't have a fighting chance, and I should have known. I should have foreseen what was going to happen. I mean, I was worried deep in my mind, because we literally had just did a show prior to that. I think it was a double shot, and she tried to beat a guy up this big guy. He's 6'4", or 350 pounds. His name's Pete or something. She goes to beat him up. So I should have known she was in a mood that day already. Oh. So to get in there and then have to work with Screech when she hates Saved by the Bell, because I repeatedly watched it over and over and over and over again.